Good morning, it is Thursday today, and we just had someone come over, a builder, and he looked at the porch, and he's going to give us an estimate on that. He said he probably won't be able to do it till spring though.
We finished lunch and we are on our way to Aldi's. It's been 8 days. I can't believe it's been 8 days, but it's been 8 days since we went to Aldi's, and I'm having an open house 31 recipe swap party at my home next week. So I need to get some of the food for that because I'm doing, as a recipe swap, I'm actually cooking most of the food from scratch. And
cheesy salsa loaf.
Yeah, Charity wants to make your guys' cheesy salsa loaf. You guys, if you haven't seen that video, I'll go ahead and put the link in the description below. That was one of our Friday food finds from fans recipe, and it is a favorite of our family. So that's definitely going to be one of our party foods. I'm doing some lentil meatballs. You guys saw me cook that a couple weeks ago. They were so delicious. I'm going to do that recipe. We're going to make our homemade crackers and cheese, and I'm going to be bundling those recipes together and giving them to the guests because I want to do something out of the ordinary and giving them something a little bit different. Once I get past this party, the next thing on my agenda is going to be start planning for Thanksgiving. I usually have it all planned out by now, but I just haven't been able to sit down and wrap my head around the Thanksgiving menu. If you guys have watched some of our past videos from Thanksgiving, our menu pretty much stays the same. I would like to do that's what I was going to do. I'm going to do that low-carb pecan pie recipe, which I didn't mention that a minute ago. And everything's going to be bite-sized and samples so they can try it. And if it's something they like, maybe they'll want to do that for their own Thanksgiving. But pretty much I just need to find a few minutes to wrap my head around in peace and quiet and figure out what the menu will be. We'll just plan on cooking 2 turkeys, but that's, if I get 2 smaller turkeys, that they should be able to fit in hopefully they'll fit in the oven the same time. I've done it a couple different ways. In past years I've cooked 2 turkeys. In past years I've cooked 1 turkey, 1 huge turkey. I'm not sure what we'll do. What are your thoughts on that, Art?
I usually let you make the food decisions, so...
He's the cleanup man. He does a fabulous job to cleaning up after I mess. So I'll be cooking like an insanely crazy person, like a couple, 2-3 days before Thanksgiving, and then he will just sit there and wash dishes, and the older kids help too. Charity will be probably doing some of the cooking this year, and you guys know the little girls will be right in the middle of all that, cooking away. It's not as big of a production as I used to do because I used to do a lot of different dishes, and I've scaled it down a lot, and we keep it more simple because the focus isn't necessarily just about the food. It's about having the friends and the family time. In 1 week, they got the framing up on the Stewart's building. That's amazing.
Don't you wish I was that fast?
Yeah, well, there's a lot more people than just you working on that
Mostly
one.
wood.
It is mostly wood. Well, they'll probably put the brick facade on the outside like they usually do. And then they've got a cement truck coming in. Is there a second one? Oh, there is 2 there. Oh, they're putting in the gas pumps.
Janelle's getting her bags together.
Whoops.
And it even has a space for 2 kids. And that's a good price for eggs. Our chickens aren't laying much right now, so I think we're going to grab a couple of those. $1.94 a gallon. That's the cheapest milk in the area.
The butter is on sale for $2.29 a pound, which is a really good price. I've been looking all over for the lemon juice, but I finally
There it is.
found it here with all the juices. Aldi's often has seasonal buys. This week they have their butterball turkeys for 99 cents a pound, which is a fabulous price for a butterball turkey. I just found a markdown rack. This is new. They didn't have this before. Look at that. Here's candy corn. A pound of candy corn for 49 cents.
Too bad we don't need any.
I'm not going to buy it, but make sure you check out your Aldi's for markdowns. And the kids are always very excited to see us come back with food. Look at those happy faces.
Usually we take kids with us, but some of them are sick, so we left them in the van, and our oldest daughter watched them while we were gone.
There's a real art to packaging, and Art is really good at packaging. We always put the cold stuff as much as we can fit into my 31 thermal. And then everything else, we usually stack all the cold, well, we want to get the stink bug. We usually put all of the lighter weight items in one of the bigger bags. So in this case, this will be our produce bag today. And we've got we have grapes for our party that we're having next week, as well as some bananas. Lots of grapes, because everybody likes grapes at a party.
I like grapes at parties.
Someone's pretty excited about the crackers.
We have our 4 milks in here, then we have all our produce. We have quite a bit of produce today. Usually produce is our biggest purchase because we like to eat healthily. And this is our meat, dairy, and other stuff.
And crackers, that's right, guys. And then our Kleenex right there.
Okay. And these crackers here, 69 cents. Crackers, right. And we use them for... Right. We use them for potty training rewards. So you give her 3 crackers, it makes her very happy. And it saves on a lot of diapers and
that's for sure.
puddles on the floor, things like that. Just from 3 little potty crackers.
Potty crackers, they taste so good. Yeah.
I'm heading up to Art's shop at the moment, and I have Grace with me. Actually, what I want to do is walk up to the hardware store. I want to go to the hardware store with Grace, and I'll probably pick up Art too. You guys know that we have orange and lemon trees that we keep inside because obviously they can't stay out because of the type of weather we have here. But it's out. My orange tree has outgrown its planter, and I've looked all over for a planter. First of all, it's a little late in the season. I didn't get to it soon enough, but the tree really needs to get transplanted. So when Art was cleaning out the basement, he found an old shop vac bucket. What's behind? Oh, your shoe's coming undone? Okay, there we go. The old shop vac bucket, which we were going to recycle, is the perfect bucket for a planter for the orange tree. However, it is bright red and it doesn't really match my decor. So I want to go up to the hardware store and get a can of spray paint and spray paint it, so then maybe on Saturday when Art's home we can get it transplanted. And your shoe came undone again, huh? Oh no, what's up with the shoes today? Just not sticking that Velcro. It is cold out, isn't it? It's really cold. Where are we going?
Daddy's house.
We're going to Daddy's shop. Let's go. I think Daddy will be surprised to see us. Okay, let's walk up quietly. Here's Daddy.
Oh yeah.
Are we ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go for a walk. We got our black spray paint and we ended up choosing the satin because Art said he could use this on his instrument cases if we had leftovers. So it serves a dual purpose. We also ran into somebody who watches us on YouTube locally. So hi, Amanda. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
It's always fun to go on a special date with Mommy, right? And Daddy. What do we want? Get some more pine cones? There's a lot of pine cones down there, isn't there? Can you put them in your pockets? There you go. Up she goes.
You got pine cones?
Yeah.
I guess that's just one more perk of visiting Daddy's shop. I have to work on making dinner right now, and I never got around to making a meal plan. Again, I feel like I'm getting off my groove with that because this is the third week I haven't done a meal plan. So it's a little bit of craziness not knowing what I'm gonna make, but the kids have been begging me to make my spicy fish that they all absolutely love. And I harvested all of our jalapeno peppers the other day. You love my spicy fish, right? Remember the fish with the cheese
I
and the
can't
mayonnaise?
believe it.
Oh. Pick off the jalapeno peppers. I'm sure Daddy and I will eat them. We have all of those jalapeno peppers from the frost the other night. We had to pick our plants. So I think I'm gonna do the spicy fish for our dinner. This is my orange tree and my lemon tree that they both need to be transplanted, and that's the tree that's going to go in the bucket that I'm going to spray paint. We just are going to transplant it in some of our compost, and then it'll go ahead and take off over the winter time, and then we put it back outside in the springtime. It's worked really well every time that we've done it, and they seem pretty hardy. All right, so I've got my plan for dinner tonight. We're gonna do well, first of all, the kids are doing ABC Mouse. You hear that in the background. Second of all, I'm going to be doing acorn squash in the Instant Pot, and we'll do probably make some garlic toast and our fish and probably a green vegetable, and I'm gonna call that a meal. That looks pretty yummy. I'll scrape the seeds out. The seeds are all scraped out. Now I'm gonna make my peppers for my spicy fish. When you're making the peppers in the oven, what you do is you put them under high broil, and once the skins start to bubble like that, we'll just rotate those over so the other side of them can get blistery, and that will help the skins peel off. While the peppers are peeling and browning, I am going to remove the fish from the packages, and then I'm going to dry the fish on the outside so the mayonnaise and the toppings that I put on this will stick to it and won't slide off the fish when it's baking. Peppers are nice and brown now, so you can put these in a paper bag. I don't like to waste a paper bag, so I'm going to actually just put it inside of a container with a lid and let these steam for a few minutes, and then the skins should peel right off. I'm going to sprinkle salt and pepper on this next. Next, you just take a spoonful of mayonnaise and put it on each fish. I'm really careful not to no, not yet, Mary. I'm really careful about not contaminating. I'm going to have Mary spread the mayonnaise evenly over all the fish, and then we will top it with the hot peppers and the mayonnaise. All over, Mary. Okay, so you spread it like that. See how Mommy got everywhere on the fish? These should be done steaming, and I'm going to attempt to peel them, and they should peel. No, these are very spicy, so I don't want you to get fingers that will burn. How they smell. So I'm going to peel them. You can see how the skin is pretty crinkly, so it should peel off pretty easily. Would you like to smell? You're just going to just take the skin off. And if no, these are very spicy. I don't want you to get spicy eyes or a spicy face because your hands got spicy and then you touched your face. So all you do is peel that off. All right, so this is all peeled. I'm going to do that to all of them, and then I'm going to slice them and put them on top of the fish.
How do you like the fish? Good? It was so good. And Charlie's food that you made today for lunch today.
Did you like the spaghetti?
It was so good.
There's the fish. You can see we did the mayonnaise, the salt and pepper, the jalapeno peppers, and then we topped it with cheese. And now we're going to bake it. The squash is all done. So that was easy. 15 minutes at high pressure. Took about 20-25 minutes for the fish to cook. Fish looks like it's done. Just quick check it, and it flakes really easily. So that's all done, and we're ready to eat. Dinner tonight consists of my spicy whitefish, some apples, a tossed salad, some specialty burnt toast as requested by Peter. We have some acorn squash, and then we have some garlic toast. And that's we're calling a meal for tonight. It's 11:30, and I'm going to hit the hay. I had a 31 party tonight, but I finished that up, and Art is editing a video, so I'm going to end the vlog today. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you for our next video. Good night.